and and you should be up by now. God
It
damn it.
says we're live.
Oh, okay, good. Because in my phone it doesn't. All right, so Call of Cthulhu D20. We are gonna. It's the year 3216, and you guys are in space. You're stationed at Mason One. Uh, have you like last week? You guys were emailed and told that you're going on a research expedition to mostly go pick up a an item of value from Mason base number 2 at the moon, like the Mars colony. So you were given weeks ahead of time. You all got like subs out of work, like putting your time in, like, hey, I have this job I think I gotta do. Bye, stuff like that. So it's been a week. Guys, got your stuff ready. It's the morning. We're gonna start off with Cassandra. Uh, the lights slowly turn on for you as you wake up to Cassandra's voice greeting you. That it's like, "Good morning, Cassandra. The time is now 6 a.m. The weather is at a perfectly 72 degrees. It's going to be a mostly sunny setting we're going to have at Mason 1. Ooh, hold on. You see, I detect that there's some stiffness in your shoulders. I highly recommend some shoulder rotations and pull-ups to limber yourself up this morning. Breakfast will be set at 7 a.m.
I don't really like this sun setting in the morning. It's so bright and it takes so long for my eyes to adjust.
We're sorry this convenience you, but it's for uh, the healthy rejuvenation of all our citizens.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna get up. Hopefully, I don't
Uh,
accidentally pull down the bench, the bar this time. That was embarrassing.
well, the maintenance crew had a good laugh about it. Cassandra, you seem
Did
to
you
have
have?
a notification from Captain Fox.
Ooh, send it to me,
Oh
please.
my god, really? Anyway,
Uh, the notification comes through as she reads out that Captain Fox will not be able to attend today's mission. He's been like shift to a new shuttle heading to Mason Base 1 on Mars. He leaves the piloting to you, and like you're in charge of this mission. Uh, safe returns, and I will meet you at the shuttle bay with with the crew at around 9 a.m.
So wait, he wants us to meet him at Mars?
No, no, at the like shuttle bay before you leave.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I better do my morning exercises and go wake up the other two. Hopefully, I don't find Devin the way I saw him last time.
uh, the dossier with your mission statement will be placed on the table when you head to breakfast.
Okay, I'll see you then, Athena.
Logging off. So you begin your morning workout, and time passes as you're like unstiffening your body and like getting yourself primed for the day. Uh, Professor, your the room slowly like the lights dim open as as your computer turns on, like your 3D printer turns on, your like your coffee maker begins brewing, personal coffee maker, and like Athena wakes you up. Good morning, Professor. The time is now 6:31 a.m.
Computer standby. 1 minute. He rubs his temples, gets out of bed, pours himself. I imagine the coffee pours itself into like a cup, and he just blows on it and like chugs it. And that takes a minute, and then the computer like kicks back in.
Good morning, Professor. The time is now 6:32 a.m. Today's weather is 72 degrees with the sunny setting. The sunny setting is set to a cool breeze. The grades for your students' midterms thesis on animal DNA has been sent out at 6 a.m. at 6 a.m. per your request, posted and graded. You seem to have a notification from your substitute professor that was sent at 5:32 a.m. Would you wish me to read it?
Start recording. As if to say, like, start.
Sorry. Okay. Professor, it seems that you sent me the wrong lecture on astronomy. You sent me the astrograph of the Halley's Comet. Please send me the updated lecture on today's assignment so I can present it to your class. Thank you.
He says, no, that's correct. That's all they need.
So you just send that as recording back?
Did I actually send the wrong stuff, or is that just what I wanted to send in the first place?
It's labeled as the wrong thing. You have two astrophysics classes, and one of them was you were supposed to send this presentation of the how stars are formed and where the stars are located to make what kind of constellation, and you sent your report on Halley's Comet instead, which is next week's lecture.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's like I type into a computer. I do whatever I need to do just to send the right one.
You notice that when you sent the report, it was at 3 a.m. You can pretty much gather you probably didn't have a good night's sleep, and probably they have the same file name, just one. They both start with astronomic. Damn, I wrote this word. I can't say it.
Astronomy?
Astronomy. No, not astronomy.
Astrological?
Astrological, slides for class 1 on this. Astrological slides for class 1 for this. They're just one after the other.
And I sent 2 instead of 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I just pour myself, press the button to make another coffee, and as that happens, I redo. Just sort of shake my head shouldn't be making those sort of mistakes.
Oh, we're writing our names again. Shit.
Breakfast will be set at 7 a.m. And you have a report from Captain Fox to meet up with him at 9 a.m. Today's mission leader will be Cassandra Machinist. Please have a good day. Your breakfast the dossier will be placed on the breakfast table. Thank you.
He says, what? That's today?
Yes, sir. Yes, Professor, that's the day.
What's the date?
April 17th, 3216.
Shit. And he quickly starts getting ready. So I imagine he may even try and cram in some grading or something. He thought he had a few days.
Well, while you're doing that, Devin. That's the one.
There you go.
Your alarm goes off. Ask Athena.
Athena, please! I'm in the middle of a great part of this movie.
But sir, your
1 second, and basically I pause the movie and I let her continue.
sorry to disturb you, sir. The time is now 6:35 a.m. The temperature of today's weather is set to 72 degrees, set on the sunny setting with a cool breeze.
I may have gotten too caught up by these movies. Oh well, I can sleep on the shuttle.
The mission statement dossier has been set on the table. Today's mission leader will be Cassandra Machinist. Captain Fox wishes to speak with you all at 9 a.m. at the shuttle bay.
Understood. Is the files moved onto my tablet yet?
Your files are now at 68%.
Oh, damn. Hopefully it'll be done by 9. I guess I make some. I guess I'll be different from you guys and make tea and drink that shit and get ready to prepare for. I mean, get all the papers and documents and stuff that I'd want to bring with me.
So, when everyone's set, at some point, I'm assuming you all meet at the dinner, like dining room in your flat to, like, do what you guys do. Go ahead.
So, how's everyone's morning? I'm probably just in some exercise clothing, yoga pants, sports bra. Have my hair up in a ponytail.
I'd probably be in normal like their standard casual gear. I don't know. Does the ship actually have a set uniform?
Mostly everyone just wears a white jumper suit with like blue stylings around it. You are allowed to wear your own clothing, but when you report to any job that you have, you must wear the job clothing, which is it mostly defaults to the white jumper, unless it's Cassandra who has to wear like things that will get dirty. You can't wear white, or at some point you do wear white, it just turns black.
All right. Well, then I'll be wearing that white jumper suit, and I guess I'd have like well, if it's 72, I probably wouldn't have an overcoat, but all right. Yeah, the jumper suit then, with a good amount of wear and tear on it, I guess.
Arthur is wearing whatever the standard sort of mission uniform is, but you notice it's extremely well pressed and ironed. His appearance is very meticulous. He's blonde haired, and he's wearing like quite nice shoes. And he sits down with a glass of orange juice and some toast, and he takes a sip and says to Cassandra, "Oh, so you'll be leading us today? Is it her first?"
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Right.
Sorry, what was that, Ben?
Sorry, is this Cassandra? We all know each other, right? But is it Cassandra's first like lead, or does she?
No, she's led many times before. It's
okay.
Like whenever Mr. Fox isn't available, he's made her taught her how to fly the ship and has made her default. Hey, if I'm not here, make
second
her
in
captain.
command.
Yeah, right. Cool.
Like there are times where you been in charge for like other research and like things like that, where it's like where he said like, "Hey, put a Cassandra in charge," and Athena would say, "Arthur is more equipped for leading this mission. I recommend putting him in charge." And he was like, "Yeah, okay."
Right.
Devin has never been in charge.
I never wanted to be. I'm always stuck in my videos.
That's and
Like,
like the way, like Mr. Fox, like you guys met him before. Like he's your other roommate that's like mostly always on another job. It's like the way he say is if like he never wants to be leader. He
yeah,
feels he's more better at like bouncing off like suggestions and ideas off. Like he's your second
like
opinion guy.
like even now, like I'd have my what was it? I guess I'd have like some glasses, but I'm guessing they can project videos and stuff. So I'd have that on one side of one of my lenses, and then the other lens is just a normal HUD,
Yeah,
and
so,
I'd be messing with that on the side.
Yeah, that's cool. Like you're always like half in the room and half out of it.
Exactly, exactly. Like I'm trying to like brew my tea, but I keep missing the bag, and then I actually just focus for a second and put the bag in the actual cup. Yeah, that kind of thing.
I would say to Cassandra, so do you know anything about what we're trying to do? Is it just like the normal?
I believe it was just a pickup. We're supposed to pick something up and then bring it back. I haven't read the dossier fully yet.
You'd see like Arthur would sort of roll his eyes like, boring. Like floating through space. Same route we take all the time.
I think I found another set that you guys might like for our historical remembrance. So it shouldn't be too much of a boring trip this time.
Well, I'll be right back. I have to go change into my uniform. And then I'm going to go to the change room and change it to the white jumpsuit. And put on some of my augmentation.
Arthur looks at Devin and says, "It's not another season of Ash versus Evil Dead."
No, I believe the rest has been corrupted, but I mean, all in due time. It should be deciphered. Like, what was it? I guess I asked Athena, how much longer for the corruption on Ash of the Dead?
corruption needs to be. Ashen Evil. The file named Ashen Evil Dead seems to be at a 72% constant. It needs to be diagnosed for file corruption.
Yes, and how long left for that process?
Oh, you want me to do it? Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was like Athena, I probably set you to do this already. But yeah, you don't need to get it up, but I'm just saying.
I will have it to you by 8:30 a.m.
Oh, okay. Oh, you really want him to get screwed. Well, there you have it.
And,
As long as you won't be broadcasting through all the comms this time.
I believe that was called enriching our environment. But if you prefer silence, I can comply. I am nothing but a gentleman on this.
I'm going to come back in uniform and I'm going to have probably just this. Probably just eggs, bacon with like a strawberry smoothie.
On your little eyepiece, Devin,
Mm-hmm.
the movie cuts off and a loading bar showing 100% comes up. Athena's voice in your earpiece. No, Athena's voice on your wrist console.
Yeah, the wrist one. Yeah.
Comes out saying, "Your files has been uploaded to your drive at 100%."
Ah, yes. Perfect. I'll bring my tablet. Should have enough computational power with me to play anything we need. So I kind of turn over to Cassandra and like, so how long will this mission take this time?
Well, it's a typical delivery, and we have a lot of prepping to do. So after we leave here around 7:30, an hour of preparation, then 30 minutes to set up the space shuttle, and then you probably have a couple hours to get there, and then, well, I will have to load up the ship, and you two do whatever you two do while I'm loading the ship.
The trip will take 3 days.
And then after all
3 days.
that, we will finally be done, and then we can get back. Hopefully.
It'll be 3 days there, 3 days back.
Oh boy, that's good enough for a few seasons of anything.
Space travel, not perfect yet. You can go to a planet just as well as you could go to Tennessee.
I mean, 3 days
It's
for
all the same time.
No, just for what was it? It's probably light years compared.
Yeah.
Same amount of time, just different amount of distance.
But anyways, that's the trip to Mars will take 3 days there, 3 days back. Your food shuttle should be able to hold at most for 6 days of food for all 3 of you.
Athena, are you sure you shouldn't be packing another day was worth?
If that's what you wish, I can do that. I can put in the requisite.
Thank you.
Will we be needing any combat gear?
This mission seems to be a simple pickup delivery, pickup and retrieval. Nothing too serious.
Perfect. So any requests on the on our for our playlist tonight?
Playlist? Like for music?
I was thinking more so historical research. Yes.
Well, I'm not sure how much Arthur is on his historical research, but I don't know much about it myself, so I guess put on whatever you feel like.
Oh,
And she kind of cringes as she says that, like, feel like?
Arthur absolutely
you can't take it back.
shoots you a look.
You take it back. You can't take it. I instantly go. I'll get it prepared right now, and just like walks away.
I'm gonna regret that one.
Arthur looks at you and says, what did you do?
I'm gonna have to look up like top 10 worst movies right now. 1 second. Sharknado, definitely.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
All 4. Oh god, that's kind of brutal.
Yeah, that event that happened on Earth a long time ago where
Yes.
just road tornadoes.
You see, they apparently evolved enough that they could ride tornadoes.
Like there's enough moisture and water in the tornado where it could just keep going.
But anyway, I guess I grab some things from the food bar and then head right back to my room and pack everything.
All right.
Thanks, Cassandra.
What'd I do?
Cassandra, a digitalized like notification comes up on the diner table. The dossier has been sent.
Oh, well, now we can finally read all the details. And I open it up.
Mission from Mason 1. Please head to Mason Base 2 on Mars to pick up a package that's inside a black leather suitcase. Also examine the artifact labeled X37 for strange languages read like found on a cave wall. The file would be sent to your to your computers, and please give your report when you land on the Mars base.
Will do, Athena.
To the research team.
Which
Thank
research team?
The one that's located at Mars Base 2. Like, they sent you, like, hey, on your way here, please look up this text and, like, bring us, like, what it means. Also, here's the suitcase. That's priority 1. Please deliver to Mason Corporation. For Mason Corporation eyes only, do not open the suitcase. Briefcase.
Have any of you guys watched The Room?
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh God! Okay, Paul did, but no one else. All right, well, never mind. I'm good.
Maybe if you were a little more descriptive with your analogies, we might understand what you're talking about.
Oh no! You know if I just you know if you saw that movie. Oh hi, Mark.
I'm being in character.
Oh my bad. No. No. I was asking out of character. My bad. But anyway, continue.
Yeah, I'll make sure I'll have all my stuff packed up. My case full of Android injections. My exosuit.
Did we all get sent the same like dossier, or is it just like straight to the captain?
It's sent. It's like appears on the table, and like think of like Iron Man. You like press it, and it just it like the letter appears on the table, so like everyone can read it. And she asked to be read out loud, so Athena read it.
But the file X37, is that like pinged to our like personal like computers?
Yep, it pings to everyone's personal computer.
Cool.
Was Devin there when we opened the dossier?
No, he was in his room.
Devin.
like as he's like getting movies, like a ping would appear on his like personal computer on his arm, but he just ignores it as he's just going along. Like,
yeah, I was gonna say I ignored the shit out of that.
Yes, this one.
I'm gonna just nudge Arthur as I turn up the volume on my mic, and I mute his manually, Arthur's manually, and I say, Devin!
Oh shit!
Did you read the dossier?
I kind of just sigh and send the read receipt back to her and start reading the dossier.
I return my settings to normal.
But anyway, so what does the dossier say?
Oh my god, did you not hear me?
Actually didn't listen.
he was literally looking
No, I'm playing.
just get it back.
All right, well, okay.
No, I was kidding. Okay. So what time is it now?
Time is now 6:42.
Oh, we still got a good amount of time then.
Well, you do.
Yeah.
I'm going to go check on the space shuttle and make sure it's up to par with the journey.
And
Not having one of those thrusters blow on us again while we're going through the meteor belt.
Arthur will go back to his quarters and take enough stuff like change of clothes. He'll take his fucking iron or his presser. He takes basic things for like a 6 day journey, and that doesn't take him long. But he like has it all like laid out on the bed, and he makes sure that it's all there. It's very like meticulous. And when he rolls it back up and puts it into his holdall, he sits in a chair at his desk, and he like
You go ahead.
I was gonna say he like can I like say like the Iron Man thing where it like pings up on the table. Can I do that with the X37 file and just
Yep.
like have it like a book or whatever it is? Just like he would spend like his time before he has
Do you
to.
do this in your room or do you do this in the living room?
I would do it in my room
Okay.
and just like familiarize myself with it. I imagine that we've got 3 days to get there. That's what he wants to do. I've got skills and things for that.
So
So that would be like something interesting for him, like a mind teaser, brain teaser.
So it pings up on the wall, and you're looking at this, what seems like to be a reddish cave with a lot of strange markings. They highlighted the markings to brighten up so you could see it clearly. And they resemble strange symbols and words. You recognize some things as like Latin, but then you see Greek, and it's like jumbled up together, which shouldn't it won't together. They don't say anything. Like reading it how it is, it doesn't mean much. Which which confuses you is how long the way these cave writings are. They seem to have been there for ages, and as far as you know, humans have only been in space for 1,000 years.
Oh, so this is a cave drawings, not from Earth.
No, it's from Mars.
Oh, okay, cool. Unless I can make a check or something just to like begin my like research, he's just gonna like sit back in his chair, like slumped with like a pen in his mouth, like twiddling it, just
What?
like looking at it.
What would you like to roll?
I have stuff.
The research skill's probably good.
What do I have? Okay, I have speak language. I'm not sure what that is. I believe it's probably like a few languages. I've got
Mm-hmm.
I've got a really good research skill. History, but that probably won't work for something that isn't Earth related. Maybe it will.
I mean, after 3,000 years or something, would we still be Earth experts?
Arthur is.
Arthur is, okay.
He's really
I
fucking
just
smart.
make sure that the ship doesn't explode and you guys suffocate on the void of space.
How about I just
Oh,
do
you
like
know, that old thing. That's good old Cassandra.
What are you doing, Ben?
how about I just do like a straight up research role and then like later I can go into a bit more.
All right.
Just like a general look over the amount of time I've got. So that would be a 24.
24.
14 on the dice.
You recognize this pattern of words and symbols. They seem to be in a type of code like grid. Like as you were like looking at the file and like turning it to its side and like looking at it better, it seems if you read it in a diamond-like fashion, words and letters start connecting to one another, but in a code that you haven't figured out yet.
Okay, he will literally just sit there for as long as it takes, as long as he has just like looking at it, contemplating it. Like he likes a brain teaser, so
Your personal
it's
computer
like
pings.
Sudoku for him. And I will like ping it up.
Your package has been sent. Your estimated time is 1 week.
What's the what is it? What did I do?
It says package from Earth. Unmarked. Has been sent to your address. Unknown sender.
Do I have any what's the word? Not friends, but like associates on Earth that I email?
You might have some. Like
But
if
this isn't one of them.
no. It especially when it says like sender unknown.
I think usually he'd probably be like a little bit miffed by that and maybe look into it further, but the glyphs on the wall in his office, in his room, more interesting to him right now. So he just sort of like flicks his hand, swipes it away.
Is that all you do?
Oh yeah, for the moment, yeah.
All right. Devin, you receive a ping.
I think it's Cassandra again, so I check it this time.
Your package has been sent. You will receive your package in 7 days' time. Your package was sent from unknown address on Mason 1.
Package has been sent?
Yeah.
I query Athena and ask, Athena, can you trace back this undisclosed, where the location or what ward sent it or something like that? And its contents?
I'm sorry, sir. I need level 4 clearance from you to be able to access this package. You only have level 3 clearance.
Would I know anyone level 4?
You might work with some people on level 4, like in your department. You know your boss is a level 5.
Mm-hmm.
And only top researchers, top men for the Mason Corporation would be level 6.
Right.
People you wouldn't see on a daily basis.
Huh. Okay. Let me think. I guess, one sec. Stupid. Okay. The damn. Hello? Oh, the damn.
Hello.
Yeah, the damn thing is not working. One sec. My headphones were about to die, so I had to switch over.
All right. Well, mute yourself, and I'll move on to Cassandra.
But yeah, no, I would try to ask a coworker and all that.
You contact Larry,
Larry.
and Larry goes like, "No, we didn't send anything from our department. Are you coming into work today, or still no?" Yep.
Nope.
Not coming into work. His dead silence gives it away.
What?
All right. Well, Cassandra. So you just headed off to the shuttle?
Can you hear me now?
Yep, we can hear you now.
Yep.
Okay. Fucking shitty fucking mother. One sec.
Language.
I'm going to the space shuttle. Make sure that the thrusters are in check, everything's in order. Nothing's going to explode while we travel through the meteor belt.
So you're walking.
Uh-huh.
You're walking, making your way to the the space dock where like all the ships are. Docking bay.
Yeah.
There we go. That's the one.
That's the word.
And you get a ping on your ear. It's Athena. Cassandra, I have a personal question that I wish to ask.
Strange coming from you, Athena. Go ahead.
What is the difference between right and wrong?
What do you mean?
How do you differentiate right and wrong? What makes those concepts good or bad?
Athena, are you testing me? I know I had a little incident about a month ago, but I assure you I'm in full and complete control of my faculties.
No, no test. Just an inquiry. Thank you for your thoughts.
Oh,
She goes silent.
I'll have more time to think about it while I'm on the ship. If you can wait and hopefully don't
Perfect.
disconnect.
Thank you. I'll always be there. Just ping me up.
Okay. I'm starting to like think on it. Once Athena goes quiet, like I don't hear her leave, but I'm just kind of thinking to myself, like, do I need to run a self-diagnostic?
Did you just hear that?
I'll think about it later. I'm gonna go to the space shuttle. Our space shuttle.
It's around like 6:52 when you reach the shuttle bay, and actually it would be like around 7:04 when you reach it, and you see like everyone's getting their ship together. Everyone's like putting things. You see more cargo ships than usual coming in. They seem to be testing the fuel gauge system has been acting wonky, and they brought back all cargo ships for maintenance. Most other ships are being worked on. Some are flying in and out, and there's just a load of people here.
Well, I guess if there's something wrong with the fuel gauges, I should check our ship too. And I'll go underneath our shuttle and check it out.
I want you to roll me.
Oh, that almost sounded bad. Okay, never mind.
I want you to roll me. Gino, you're gonna have to mute yourself. You talk too much.
Maybe.
What do you have? Gather information. Would it be machine or repair?
I'll put all my skills in the chat.
On the Facebook chat, right?
No, this one.
Well, send it to Facebook chat.
Okay, I'll send it to the Facebook chat.
I don't have my laptop.
Okay.
Sorry.
What are you working on then?
My phone.
Oh, wow. Interesting. You even record on your phone?
Oh, dude, everything.
Oh, wow.
Ping pong.
Stupid headset. It fucking loses battery way too quick.
Looking for the character sheet you sent me, Alex. I don't think I have it.
I'll send it to you again. Well, I'll actually just go ahead and send it to everyone because I'm lazy. My Call of Cthulhu folder.
All right. I want you to roll me operate heavy machinery.
All right. Well, I fucking rolled horribly, but I got 10.
There seems to be like nothing wrong with the ship. Seems fine, as far as you know.
Wow. Can you see
That's
it any more
fucking
sketchy?
pointless. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
You guys are fine.
Everything's fine, man.
It's all good as far as you know.
Is that so? I've checked the fuel gauge, but I would like to check the tank itself.
Roll me another operate heavy machinery.
22.
There seems to be a puncture in the tank. It's a tiny puncture. It leaks. It's been leaking a little gas, but not.
What the?
It's yeah. It seems to be punctured and it's like dripping.
Who touched my ship?
Some duct tape will fix that. Is there still duct tape?
No, there's always duct tape.
Athena, are you there?
Hello.
Can you get me the schematics for our ship before I do something wrong?
It pings immediately to your personal computer.
And I'll do a repair check on it and go through the entire ship, even if it means taking a couple hours. With a modified 24.
So you feel like for the remaining time that you have, you can exchange the fuel tank for another fuel tank and be on its way. But when you go to get the fuel tank, there seems to be a line. Apparently, a lot of people have their fuel tank punctured.
Do they all have theirs like registered for repairs?
Yes, they registered. They're all queued in line at the like body shop, and like people are getting them. But like you just notice that there's like about 8 other people queuing up behind you. Since you sent your form and it went through Athena, like your priority 1, you're on a mission today. You need it, so you queued up faster, so you're able to get it. But you notice that there's like around 8 other people with fuel tank punctures.
I'll ask them if they have the same punctures that I did.
They look at you weirdly and go.
Did.
They look at you weirdly, like yeah, like, and they realize like the others also have it punctured, and they have it at like different spots in their fuel tank. But yeah, it's in different spots. The size of a pen hole has been punctured on each of their fuel tanks.
I'm gonna search my fuel tank now, like the new one I got, just in case.
You look it over, and it's just like perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with it.
Okay, well, hopefully you guys get your repaired soon.
They'll like tip their hats and stuff at you and move you along.
Okay. I add the new fuel tank and make sure it's running properly.
You'll be done around 7:30. So
Okay.
you just go to work. Hey, Gino, real quick, I muted you. Can you unmute yourself?
He's just sitting there like, why doesn't it fucking work?
Just wanted to know if he can unmute himself.
I
Yeah,
think
you
so,
can.
yeah.
Okay, good. Because I wanted to see if the button worked. Sorry, buddy.
I'm gonna go get another bottle of water. Be right back.
Okay. Who's next? Who wants to go?
I'll speak.
All right.
I think probably about 7:30. It gives me an hour and a half, right?
Yep.
Until we leave. I will pick up my things, everything that I've collected for the journey, and make my way towards the shuttle. He does this because he wants to make sure his like sleeping quarters, like wherever it is, that they're bunks or they're rooms.
So, like, it's a 6-seater, like, shuttle. 2 of them for the ship, like, for the people flying the ship. And then just, like, there's a table and there's 2, like, seats all together around the table. Like, each set of chairs folds back into a small bed, like a bunker or a bunk is what I meant.
So it is like we've got bunks.
Yeah, you got bunks.
Okay. So obviously I'll probably walk past Cassandra, but at some point. But when I get into the ship, I'd like to like make my area. If I've got a bunk, I want to make it like I want to make sure the sheets are nice and like the bed's made properly. I'll probably pin up a few like not like posters, but you know like what I've been working on recently. Maybe my book would be on the bed, things like that. Just like make it comfortable for myself because he's quite a meticulous sort of guy. Doesn't really like not his own surroundings.
You get there and it's you see just Cassandra working on the ship. Like she's underneath repairing something that's wrong with the ship as you like walk up.
And as I walk up, I notice that she's tinkering and say, "Everything okay? It's not going to be like last time." And he sort of chuckles.
She doesn't reply as she's very hard at work.
Oh yeah, shit, she's getting some water. But he knows her well enough that you know she knows what she's doing. She's probably hard at work. She doesn't like idle chit chat, and he understands that. It's fine. As he goes in and sort of fucking dusts, make sure his area is sweet.
All right. So you're just cleaning up your area.
Mm-hmm.
Do you sit on the bed at all?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You get a little tired. Like sitting on the bed, you get a little sleepy.
Do you want me to roll anything for that? Or?
Roll me a fort save.
Fort save. That is a 16.
16. You shake your head, man, to keep yourself awake. It might have been the late night grading. It might have been like Devin's loud movies playing through the walls or something, but you realize you're a little more tired than you woke up as.
Yeah, and like at this time in the morning, like after he's managed to wake himself up, his brain's usually firing on all cylinders. Like this time in the morning is like his just like before the classes start is when his brain is just like firing and he's ready and he's alert, but he feels a little jaded and it's strange to him, but he sort of shakes his head and gets back to doing what he was doing.
You feel like you didn't have a really good night of sleep, like something was cranking in your brain at night, but for the life of you, you can't remember what it is.
Yeah, he very rarely remembers his dreams. Almost never, actually. He can't remember he had nightmares or dreams at all.
And
no, he's either asleep or awake.
Yeah. So you just begin working on your like area and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Devin.
Oh, can I ask one more question?
Yep, go ahead.
Sorry. Is this like the ship that we use, or is this like a communal sort of vessel that everyone uses?
The ship that you use.
So it literally the only people that ever use the ship is me and the other two, and Captain Fox.
Yes.
Okay,
Like, this is registered to you guys. It's like registering a car.
it's like our personal vehicle.
Yep. Whatever happens on this ship is registered to you.
Cool.
Gotta take good care of it, or else the insurance claims will come in.
Dude, space insurance is crazy. Those crashes are like insane.
Yeah, and
Such
especially
high
since
rates.
they usually add, especially since if somebody uses it and they die, you gotta also pay for
Yeah.
the life insurance.
We'll
It's
wait.
expensive.
We'll wait until we're 30 to get the premium down.
You just gotta focus on like keeping your rates low and not crashing. So, Devin, you come out of your room and everyone's gone.
I look at the clock.
It's 7:06.
Well, I'm still kind of curious about that whole package thing. Did it say where it goes to?
This room. It's coming to your like not apartment room, but like you get it, your homestead.
Okay. And when did it say would it arrive, I guess?
7 days.
Interesting. Okay. I guess that's it on that one. I can't really do much about that. But yeah,
You can do whatever you want.
I grabbed my pack and well, I mean, it's 7 days. I live in the now, so
Okay.
I grab my pack and I lock up the place and stow away some of my more dubious electronics.
Dildos.
Maybe. Are those legal? No. And then I bring my tablet and just my clothes, and I'm good to go. I get some toiletries, and then try to go towards the ship and settle into my room there.
Roll me a listen.
Listen. Oh man, I don't have a really great fucking roll for that. Shit. I rolled a 17, so it's a 20.
So as you're getting there, you hear reports like people talking and like trying to figure things out, and you hear like there's been like a lot of ships have been decommissioned or like put out of service right like now for like punctured fuel tanks. And like it seems like someone's going around puncturing everyone's fuel tank.
Well, I kind of like if that's just hearsay around me.
Yeah, that's just like things like as you're walking, you hear people like as you're entering the bay, you hear like talkings around everything.
Oh, interesting. I kind of go. Did that hit up every ship? I kind of just try to side my way into their little gossiping.
Yeah, it seems not like every ship, but like a good amount of ships have been like for some like I know my ship was punctured. And
Oh wow!
it's like someone just stabbed like a screwdriver through everything. They're looking up the security footage right now. We'll see what's going on soon enough.
Interesting. How about the people who didn't get punctured?
We're still receiving reports. I don't really know. You should talk to one of the
Okay.
officers.
Okay, cool. Maybe I don't have to go on to this mission. And then I continue walking towards the ship.
You see, like your ship is a little like raised up to like a little bit to the side, and you see Cassandra working on the fuel tank. And inside you can spot
Damn it.
Arthur like going through his things and like putting things on tables and stuff, getting things ready.
I kind of nod at both of them and then continue putting my stuff inside. Do we each have like individual rooms there?
No, there's
Oh,
no
I was gonna
rooms.
say. Oh, there's no rooms. Okay.
There's only one connecting room with a door that's like there is no door, but it's connecting room to the pilot, like that thing, the pilot room.
The cabin?
There you go. I'm forgetting names right now. It's weird.
Weird.
But yeah, like the cabin where they sit. There's a sliding door that if anything happens in the cabin or anything happens in the back, a metal door shuts down, closing off that section. And there's like a little ladder that leads up to the gun turn on top.
Okay.
Where it's,
is there nowhere to like store? There should be a kitchen and a galley, I'm guessing, right? A mess hall.
I mean, there's a mess hall in the dock, but there's not inside your ship.
Not even a kitchen?
No, there's like cabinets where you can put things in and store things. And the only thing you have is like a materializer to give you foods and ration.
Oh, so is that their like substitute for a kitchen? No, I'm just saying like I'm just trying to make sense of it.
I'll draw out the plans later.
No, you don't have to. I'm just trying to like figure out like basically where would like we sleep?
The two chairs that fold up into a bunker, a bank, bed.
Oh, in the cabin?
Yes.
This is not a deep space vessel at all. I don't know. I've been reading sci-fi books recently, so I'm just like comparing. But anyway, okay.
It's more like if you need room, like the chairs, the table can be like flattened out, and like you can bring large cargo in. But that's about it.
It's like a camper van in space, basically, right?
Yep.
Is how I'm imagining it. Like it's small enough to conserve fuel.
So then there is an open space in the middle of it then.
Yes.
So that's essentially a multi-purpose mess hall. Okay, cool.
When you say mess hall, I'm just imagining like a kitchen with a staff and stuff now. And I'm not figuring out what you're saying. But yes, it would be like a living room area.
It can stand for that, but I mean, it can stand for a few other things. But yeah, I get what you mean. Okay. I just put my stuff in the locker and kind of get my seat, I guess, set up. And I guess, do we have specific roles while flying? Or do we just leave Cassandra to everything?
Well, Cassandra is the pilot, and she can fire the main gun, like small guns in front of the ship. But someone else can just like get in the turret and shoot it if necessary. But that's about it. You guys can control the computers that are there. That keep like, hey, they're like radar, navigation, all those things.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Like radar navigations.
But like,
so I guess, would it be me or Arthur who would take care of navigations?
That's what you guys decide.
Well, that's why
all about this stuff.
That's why I'm kind of leaving it open. Do you want to do the guns or do you want to do navigations?
Oh, you don't want me anywhere near a gun, mate. I've got good astronomy, which helps navigation and stuff like that. But no, you don't want me shooting anything.
I'm not much better, so I'll say that much. I mean, I don't have negatives, but it's pretty damn
Yeah.
near close to 0.
I do.
Oh,
I
you
all
got
kinds-
negatives?
I
Okay.
got all kinds of negatives, mate. Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'll set my Oh, okay. You know what? I'll make this a little more themey. I'll set up my turret to kind of show like what's it called? Basic villains in various movies, and just like have little decorations here and there.
So you've seen Star Wars, right? You've seen some of it. Think of like
Yes.
when in the Millennium Falcon you go down this ladder and there's just like this room that has a turret on it. You go up the ladder, down the
Okay.
ladder. Think
Well,
of it like that. So make it
that's
like-
way bigger than just a place that has only a cabin and something.
Yeah, I had a picture in my head and I thought like it would work. Apparently, I didn't think it through enough. But yes, it's like an RV, but for space.
I mean, if you were actually in the Star Citizen, I would give you another option there, but you can't really. But yeah, okay, that works. I mean, a big middle area is fine too. I was just
One day, Gino. One day,
figuring
I'll
it
get
out.
I'll get things ready.
Nah, man, improv's
All right.
always good.
So everyone's getting set. It's like, Cassandra, you finish up and like the repairs are done. And you can like leave from under the ship.
I go wash my uniform.
They have a section for that, and you just go wash it, come back. 15 minutes later, you're done.
Do we have a 3D
Are at least
printer
you two
on there?
ready? I know how long you two like to take your time.
I imagine that.
Devin? Arthur?
Yeah, I'm like waving from the like gun turret. Just getting set up. Don't mind me.
What are you doing to the turret?
Decorations.
Okay, just as long as the captain doesn't see it.
Knock, knock. Knock, knock, as you hear like knocking at the metal door behind you.
Come in.
Oh,
And I'm gonna
my
just take
goodness.
like this immediate moment of regret to look around and see how badly they messed up the ship while I was repairing it.
I localized my mess only to the gun turret area, so
And Arthur's just like making his research area on the middle table and like bed area. It's neat, but it's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
It's like, yeah, I know where everything is, and this is like very neat. If you were like just to come in here and just look around, it's really neat. But then you realize it's neat, but it's literally everywhere.
Yeah, it's like organized chaos. But from my view, it's like I know where everything is. It's like a hoarder,
Yeah.
but it's clean, and that's the main thing.
So I realize this huge mess, and I'm like, "Come in."
You behind you see like this this like short 5-foot man with like a captain's hat on, a blue captain's hat on, and just like the white jumpsuit with a like red coat over it. And he goes like, "Ahoy, mateys!" as Captain Fox walks into the room.
Nice, salute him.
Yeah, Arthur absolutely knows his place, and he stands like at an easy attention. And
Relax, guys, relax.
if saluting's like the thing, he will do that as well.
Relax, I don't need that. You know that right now.
I kind of wave from the turret.
Oh, hey, Arthur. Hey, Devin, I actually got something for you. Can you come down for a second?
Oh, okay. you'll see like some oil smudges on me, and my white suit is not so white anymore, and come down.
He like puts his hand in his coat pocket and then just like tosses a USB at you.
Ooh, who's
So
this from?
So me and the boys were, as we were like scavenging this Earth Media Center, we found a movie we thought we would be interested in. He just starts laughing a bit. It's called Jason X. I don't know if you heard about it.
Oh, I believe I've heard of this mythological villain. Oh man, this is gonna be great.
It's like set in our now, like now moment where in space. It's like some other space station. We don't really get it. We just thought it was really funny. We thought you would enjoy it.
Oh, it's because okay, so there's this whole like alternate reality system, and actually, and I keep going in a spiel about alternate realities and just how they kind of interface with our life, our timeline, and yeah,
And he's just going like, yep, seems about right, yep, get it.
I'm gonna
cool,
just
cool. All right.
go on to Athena on my bracelet and just send Captain Fox a message and just say, I wish I was legally allowed to put a mute button on my ears.
He like raises his wrist, goes like, "Yeah, that's fine." And like puts it down. Oh, that reminds me. Here, Cassandra. Here, and he like gives you this small microchip. Ow! Just kick the fuck.
Ow! Wow! All right, Miss Captain Fox stubbed his toe on something.
Ow! He goes.
Wearing my exosuit.
He like rubs his foot a bit. All right. This microchip. It's supposed to be programmed to like let the ship go into autopilot. I wasn't able to install it earlier, as well. I had to do other things. But if you need it, this should be connected to the circuit board underneath the hood in the front.
Is this supposed to be a modification for me or a modification for the ship?
Ship.
Oh.
It's this new thing they're testing out, like where it allows pilots to get some sleep and allows like others, if like there's no other pilots on the ship, yeah, it's like let us sleep more. They're testing it out more and more, and I got you an advanced copy.
Is this going to be like the one time where they thought sonar would be better for instead of radars, and it didn't work out as well as planned, and they had like 3 ships explode?
It was a testing phase. They're still working out the kinks. We just got a new space department, and they're just trying these crazy things. They're like putting a modern car in space now. It's weird.
I expressed my obvious discomfort about the idea of experimental guiding technology through dangerous space terrain.
Personally, I've tried this chip out. It does work. It should keep the ship on autopilot, or at least like cruising straight away.
Oh, and I kind of nudge them and be like, "Yeah, they got that idea from some of my movies."
He looks at you. Like,
I'm sure it's been in existence a long time before your historical documents ever rose to the surface.
I slightly get offended, and then just remember that they're what was it, the USB in my hand, and try to start uploading that into my tablet, and I kind of climb back into the gun turret area.
Well, I guess I better get to installing this and putting all the systems and integrating it together. And thanks, Captain.
I'm sure you'd do great. Anyways,
Here comes another repair check.
take care, guys. I'm heading off to Mars Base 1, and I'll see you guys when I get back. There's supposedly a new program being unveiled at the next Mason Con, and I just want to be here before its release. So, race you back here. I'll be back in 5 days.
I think Arthur would sort of raise an eyebrow and say, "Why are you not coming with us?"
I got a separate mission, like early this morning. Well, I can't tell you about it. Apparently, it's classified, but I'm supposed to go to Mars Base 1 and pick up a book. Can't tell you what the book is, but Mason wants it, and I gotta get it.
And we're going there.
But
the
we're
same
going
race
to the same place.
No, I think you guys are going to Mars Base 2. That's what I read on the dossier before they changed it.
Well, I mean, it's just a short skip over from bases, isn't it?
Look, I don't want to slow you down. Also, I want to get here faster than you because I'm the better pilot. So take that what you will. I'll be back in 5 days.
Better pilot,
Good luck.
but your ship won't go anywhere without me. Anyways, take care.
Arthur realizes that he's spoken like out of turn. Even though they're all quite friendly, like he's still his superior, and he says, "Sorry, Captain."
Dude, the captain is always like, fuck my rank. You guys are cool with me. He literally changed his first name to Captain, so you would have to call him Captain.
Actually, if we're going to buy that, doesn't that mean we have to call you Captain?
And he chuckles every time you say it. And he always turns around like, Captain, my captain. All right, crew. Well, see you back home. He like gives you the thumbs up and just starts walking out.
Bye.
And he's walking away, just waving behind him.
Close the door.
Can Arthur jump on the navigation computer and he's gonna begin like punching in the coordinates, like however to get to Mars base. But he's also going to he's got like a competitive streak in him, so he wants to see if there's any like I'm not big on like space. So
astrology.
But I imagine there are like I don't want to use the word wormholes because that's ridiculous, but like slipstreams in space, like having in the sea, and he's like clicking in like if he can get like a little bit of an advantage over Captain Fox.
Roll me astrology.
It's not gonna do much because I have to put the cruise control into the ship first.
So 21.
21, like with your best navigation, you could at best get 5 days, like cut down a day of travel. That's without autopilot. Like if you just fly straight, like every day, Cassandra flies every day with no stop, and like no incidents happen, you should be back in 5 days.
He was trying to find like in like space age like advantage, like maybe like some unexpected fucking I don't know space turbulence or something that would like give him like that extra couple of miles an hour, but because obviously like straight to a planet is straight to a planet, but if they could like deviate and like get into some
So
sort
what
of
you're what
the
you
slipstream of like an asteroid or something.
so you think you be if you like slingshot yourself around like large meteors, like large space rocks, you might be a
Yeah,
little
you
boost,
can
get a
you
little
can
boost.
rebound off any gravity. Yeah, that's possible, I guess.
Yeah.
You-
Like I say, it's like a competitive streak, and he knows that the mission takes 6 days, 3 days to get there, 3 days to get back. But he's
It
just like
looks like they're like
at him saying like, "I'm the best pilot." It's like, well, no, we're going to get there first.
so he's looking at so you're looking at this thing, and you realize that there's an obvious path that the coordinates aren't trying to like purposely not plugging in. It's through an asteroid belt. You feel like you could cut an entire another day if you just fly through it. But the computer's not letting you plug that in. It's giving you
I
like
would
warning.
like I would like flick the like the screen around and like show Cassandra.
I'm busy putting in the modification and the autopilot in.
You could send it through like your personal computer, just like take the picture and like send it over.
Yeah, sure.
Because I know you get a picture of an asteroid belt and like a line going through it.
I'm trying to work. What is this?
Y'all have earpieces. You can communicate.
Do you want to get there first?
I want to get there alive.
Yeah, me too. So you're saying you can't do it? That's fine. And he like flicks the screen back.
I'm not saying that.
That's okay. Safe.
It's just the last time we did
Second place.
our thrusters blew up and we ended up being a day late.
He says, yeah, and the time before that.
Yeah, I mean, we did it.
He says, you know, there's an old saying on Earth. And he sort of like flicks his finger and closes his eyes. Third time's a charm. I've always liked that.
Okay, but if Devin starts crying in the comms again, I'm turning him off.
Permanently.
He just sort of smiles and then like tries to like manual overrides the like the system to be able to like waypoint through the asteroid belt as best he can, which probably take him a while to do. But so I imagine obviously it's moving and there's like lots of like
it's like trying to do it,
calculations to
but
make.
it's like calculating error, and it like recalculates away from it, and you feel like the computer won't let you calculate it, but you can just fly through it yourself. It's like the safety will not let you do it.
Yeah, so it just makes a like the waypoint towards like deviates from the path towards the asteroid belt like before you get into it. Like that's as best he can do.
Now, are you trying to get there a day earlier or get back a day earlier?
I imagine that
Oh.
just like to like there first.
I want future reference. Like when
Well,
we can-
technically, if we wanna get here before him, we should do it both ways.
Oh yeah, shit, because we're meeting him here, right?
Yeah.
That would be 2 days earlier. Oh, we could really fucking piss him off.
Well, I think we'll either piss him off. One will be a funny joke if we win and nothing bad happens. And it'll really piss him off if you both
We break
die
the
and then
Yeah.
and then we have to clone you again.
Hey, it was just a suggestion. Competitive suggestion.
Do it.
I want to do it.
Let's make this a
We'll
short
do it on the
campaign.
way there. We'll do it on the way there. And once we get the cargo, we'll take the safe route back because I don't want to lose it.
Agreed.
All right. So,
Clones.
so all you have to do is just launch whenever you're ready. Anything else you guys want to do?
Devin, is the turret back in default position?
What?
Is the turret in its default position?
Oh, 1 second, and you hear some banging. And yep.
All right, let's get this bay door open. Let's get out of here.
As the ship pegs off and you begin your ascent out of Mason Colony 1, you feel like it's going to be a safe trip. So during the first day, it's pretty uneventful. Does Cassandra take the full flight there? Like take the full day's flight, or do you activate autopilot at some point?
Well, I want to test autopilot since I don't see any obstacles happening within the day. I want to see if like it will avoid any small debris, but on its own.
So you activate the switch and like just stand at the console and just watch as it flies. For a few hours, it seems like to navigate just fine. It moves out of the way for like small like floating rocks. There's like a metal panel floating in space, and you just like curve around it. Seems perfectly working at optimal efficiency.
I'm just gonna plug in and collect data for the system. Monitor it
Keep
in case
plugging.
it goes haywire for anything.
And then nothing seems to happen. You're just collecting data. It's like adjusting coordinates,
In
adjusting
the middle
flight
of
pattern.
that, in the middle of that, you hear just a huge jump scare. Mom, motherfucker!
I probably accidentally insert a bunch of codes while recording. Like, holy shit!
And then I like after a bit, I calm down and I just, my bad.
I told you to mute
Jeez.
yourself.
I can't mute my own voice. wait, mute yourself. Wait, are we in suits?
No, we have comms open.
Oh no. You heard it over the normal, like over the air, through the air.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Past the turret, down to the hull, into the cabin. You hear just me yelling. I was like, Jason X is fucking crazy. And then
After I'll look into his turret to see if he's okay, and then I probably notice all the junk food and stuff. And then I'm just
I
looking up
quickly
at him.
kind of like try to slide it with my feet under stuff. Yeah. But yeah, you actually end up seeing the the normal targeting reticle has been retrofitted to be my TV, but it still shows transparency, and I can see past it with a reticle, but right now it's toggled off. So yeah, the usual.
Good thing this is just a delivery mission. I just go grab a garbage can and just stuff it up there with them.
While this is going on,
Thanks.
while this is going on, Arthur, what are you doing?
We're on day 2 now.
Day 1.
Or we're still at the end of day 1. Yeah, I imagine that his thing is navigation and just generally like keeping a lookout. But obviously, Cassandra's the pilot and she's got it well in control. So he just sort of sits back at the cockpit with her, with the brain teaser as he sees it, sort of like folded out like a hologram in front of him, and he's like spinning it round like, with his finger and like zooming in, checking it out. Can I do like
No.
like some sort of, because I know it's ancient, like sort of there's Latin and ancient Greek and maybe some like Egyptian hieroglyphics like knocking around in there. Can I do some like a history check?
Yeah.
To see if it's there's no like extra squiggles and things that I'm missing.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
It's not so great. It's a 15.
15. A lot of the symbols you can't make out as like normal human language. It seems to be a language you can't really understand or can't like find a connection to.
So I imagine that I'm sort of sat there like spinning this round, and every now and again I'll see Cassandra sort of looking out the corner of her eye, like taking her eye off the like the space in front of her, and just like taking a glance at it. And I noticed that over the course of a few hours, and I'll look at her and say, "You got anything to add to this?" You keep on looking at her. I can't make head or tail of it. It seems like ancient Earth languages. It can't be, right?
Am I in like the same room as you, or you just talking to me?
Yeah, I imagine that I'm actually sat next to you in the cockpit. Like I imagine it's like there's maybe like 3 stations there. Like one's navigation, one's pilot, the other one's whatever. And so I'm sat next to you on the navigation's com. And the hologram's like in front of me.
You know, I'll be honest, this would be a lot easier if you kept all the letters in one place, but give me a moment. And I'll just walk around his mess and like, I guess for lack of a better word, kind of scan each letter, and I'll kind of just print out each variation that each human, well, I guess each language that I would know from my modification would kind of just pop up. And then once each kind of letter extrapolates every meaning that I could possibly gain from our languages achieved so far.
So you get like a list of like different meanings, and it's like starts narrowing it down, and it like reduces like unlikely outcomes and like things that it can't be, and like 2 words pop up that just says old one. That's from like your short scan.
I send it to him. I send him all the data too, not just like for each and every letter, and then I send him the results as well.
And if it's cool, Paul, imagine that I'd like ping that up in another hologram next to it, like the letters that are most likely, and I sort of like put them on top of each other to make sure that they like the letters actually like are exact, if that makes sense. Like, there's no extra like lines that you can't quite see, like millimeters here and there, like just to make sure they
So like
click in together.
So think of it like a word search puzzle where like there's just a bunch of letters on the screen and like highlighted over top of each symbol is like a letter that you recognize and like a pattern of words, and the code seems to like signify and reads out old one or one old.
And so as that sort of like clicks in, he just takes probably double takes Cassandra a little bit, and then like leans right in to it. I don't think I have anything sweet that I can use.
Roll me another history.
Yeah, no worries. 16.
You're not sure what kind, but you immediately get the sense that this code is like written as a Sudoku. And like each number where the 4 goes is a letter that you recognize.
So it's like a math problem as well as a language problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I should have taken mathematics. Okay. Do I recall like anywhere? I imagine that I know who does know. He calls up to what's his name? Devon. He like calls him on his comm. Like, Devon, come down here.
Yeah, what's up? And you kind of hear just loud clanging and various movie sounds on the comm.
And he says, what can you tell me about Old One? Or One Old? Seen that in the movie before?
Have I? Paul, have I?
Roll me history.
The old one? Are we talking like Cthulhu old one, or are we talking about
you said in character?
Yeah. No, I'm kind of saying that to Paul. No, not in character, but let me check my history roll then. 14 plus where's history? Is that just knowledge?
Knowledge. No, knowledge of specific things.
Knowledge history. So 20. 20 in all.
So things that refer to old ones are like prophecies or like gods, heroes or wizards. Things that have to do with like mythological or like mythological fantasy types of things.
So I kind of think up of a few things, and then I just kind of gather the movies, and then come downstairs and go to you guys. I expand my tablet to display mode and start showing. So from what my research accumulated, there's this recollection of the past called Stargate. There is a god called Anubis, and he is regularly called an Old One, as well as quite a few different gods all around. There's also this other movie that shows Ragnarok. And Odin, and so I go on a spiel about various gods and stuff like that. I don't know.
Arthur is quite polite. So even though your first sentence like powered up like some part of his brain, it was like, yeah, he let you finish for like 10 minutes, like just naming movie after movie after movie, when all he needs to know was the first bit, and he just, thank you, yeah, thank you. You can go back to
uh, don't forget movie night tonight, and then I pack it back up and then go back up to my turret.
Pocket Athena pops up. Would you like to make a schedule for that?
Oh yes, please, Athena, and make sure to invite them.
As a ping goes off on everyone's personal computer for tonight movie night.
And I'm just looking through my schedule, and I'm like, all right, I can't do any of these workout periods because I'm on the space shuttle. Dang it. Delete all those.
Arthur like sits back in his chair again, pen in his mouth, twiddling it, with those few letters like pinged in, like sort of almost like illuminated, and then begins to like look again, like look more. Like imagine there's quite a few. Like it's not a small wall of text. It's quite large, and he just continues to ponder it.
The now computer starts glitching out for a bit. As like there seems to be like a disturbance in the navigation system.
First thing I do is like flick it.
It's like, and it boots right back up. Seems fine.
Yeah, I think like he thinks so. It works every time, and just like sits back again.
Cassandra, you receive a small sentence of error as like you're watching the autopilot, and it just like you get a code of just error, and then it just like blanks, and then it just continues navigating. It like returns the normal code.
I'll go investigate the coding.
It's just read as error. Something like it's like reading out all the like stars and like the blackness of space and like things of normal and unnormal things, and it's just like something abnormality came up, and then just it errored, and then just cleared itself.
Okay.
Devin, while you're watching your movies, you see from the transparent turret screen, a rainbow light flying through space.
I pause and swipe away the movie and try to follow whatever that was.
This rainbow light just like is streaking across space. Like, and it's like starting to enchant you. Roll me will save.
Okay. By the way, can I oh, let's find out. Oh, okay, never mind. 9 plus what? Will.
This doesn't sound good.
It's a 13. But I have a defense bonus to this? What does that do?
It should be only your AC defense bonus.
Oh, no, what was it? That defensive option thing?
Yeah, it just gives a +2 to all your defenses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, okay. I guess it already put it in there then.
Yep.
All right, so 13.
You are really enchanted by this thing. Like, you move the screen away and like start getting up and like start leaning your like face against the glass and just looking at this now. It's this short it's just like this short rainbow, the speck that just is flying through the sky, Like, you're looking at the back of the ship.
I'm reminding myself of Nyan Cat.
Yeah. Think of just like this small rainbow. Roll me an insanity check.
Oh boy.
Already.
Yeah, let's see. What was do I add? Oh wait, no, that's a versus 100, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
D100. Roll under your sanity.
Yeah. Okay, one sec. All right, this one and that one. Throw. 48. Yeah, easily under my sanity.
You stare at it. You feel like you're enchanted with this thing. But you feel like something's off as you're looking at it. Something trying to pull you in. And if it wasn't for like the turret's cockpit, you would be like trying to like walk towards it. You realize this and you pull yourself back, and like then there's like an explosion in your screen that just snaps you out of it as you just jump back and just fall over the trash can, just spill everything everywhere. But when you look back up and like look outside, the rainbow's gone.
So I double take at that, and then wincing at the mess around, I kind of just don't want Cassandra to yell at me again. So I continue like cleaning that up, and then kind of inwardly think maybe I should get some sleep. Yeah. I don't remember last time I did get sleep. So I subtract 1 sanity, right?
Nope.
Oh, no? Not at all?
Nope, not at all.
Cool. My sanity is at 80, so good luck, buddy.
That's just good for you.
This is good for me.
All right. Hours start going by. If nothing does anything, who takes the night shift? Technically,
what was it? Shift. Well, before they even gets to night shift, I come down with the product, the tablet, and start playing Sharknado.
All right.
So Sharknado 1 through 4, and this, so to all of you guys, I'm like, this is how I learned never underestimate sharks, and I just start the movie.
All right. Does any of you fall asleep during this movie?
Probably all of you.
Yeah.
No, I'm actually nice. I'm gonna actually like get out of my uniform, go get some pajamas because I plan on going to sleep soon. And I'm just watching Sharknado with
you. Devin, at any point do you fall asleep? Or do you guys just finish the movie and then go to bed?
I'd probably finish the movie, yeah, and then go to bed.
All right. Cassandra, same?
No, I'm well aware of these two sleep schedules since we share a room for a little while, and I want to, and since this autopilot is still experimental, I don't trust it going by itself.
All right. So let's go with Arthur. Arthur, you dream of you.
I'll be right back. I want to warm up my food.
All right. So Arthur, you dream of yourself in this black room. You slowly turn to see all your friends. All your friends are in this black room. Their faces covered with a mask. A wooden mask, but it's just like a mask that obscures their face. You only know the silhouettes of your friends because of their body shapes. But other than that, they're just hiding themselves behind the mask. They all lift their hands at you. Each one of them holding different like different digits up. The digits represent 6, 8, and 3. The room shakes and like sets ablaze in a purple fire. You wake up like instantly from your bunker. Like your heart starts like beating at a fast pace. You can't think straight, and then you're fine. You're calm. You're collected. You feel like a good feeling. And then you just hear Athena's voice in your earpiece speak to you like, "Good morning, Professor. You seem to have had a heart attack at night. I administered a calming medicine to keep your heart from expanding more than it should. Are you all right?"
And he starts patting himself on the chest. It takes him a few moments to respond. And he says, "No, I just had a heart attack." What? She's not a medical thing. Can she run a diagnostic on my body?
You can ask her.
I will ask her.
Running. It seems your heart was accelerating at a fast pace and suddenly stopped for a moment, as if you were frightened.
How long did it stop?
As the old saying goes, skip the beat.
For how long?
It seems that it skipped in less than a second. Nothing too detectable.
He nods and does he remember his dream?
Yep, clearly, 100%.
And that is so weird to him to remember. And he looks around is it? Well, what does he see when he looks around the cabin?
You see your beds laid out like a dim light overneath the long table filled with papers. You see Cassandra in the pilot seat, just her arms crossed, just watching, seeing and you can hear her softly humming something in her head. You see Devin his foot is hanging from the cockpit of the turret as this projector they put up has turned off, and it's just this movie's over basically. And then you just look through the cockpit, you can see and your window side's space and its darkness.
How long was he asleep? Hours or
hours?
Back.
Welcome back.
I think he just lays back down, staring at the ceiling, thinking about what he saw and how strange it's the first dream he's ever remembered. And I don't know how long it takes, but
it's not like your first dream you've ever remembered. It's the first one you remember clear as daylight, as it literally just happened to you.
Yeah. He just lays there staring at the ceiling, and he will fall asleep at some point. But it could take him hours to do that.
Okay. Cassandra.
Yeah.
You, your personal computer pings up, and Athena talks to your earpiece. Have you given what I said some thought?
I've kind of been thinking about it, and I think I have your answer. Although it doesn't make sense when I think about it, but it's the only thing I can come to. And I think the difference between right and wrong is that things are kind of like little games. And you win, and when you do the right thing, those games you can play with other people, and everyone has a fun time and everyone benefits from participating in those games. And I think the wrong thing to do is to make and play a game that hurts everyone that plays. If that makes sense.
I see. How do you choose between wrong and wrong? What if you're only given two options to make wrong choice? Do you stick to the lesser evil? Or do you try to save as many as you can?
I think given the parameters I just gave, saving as many people as possible would be the lesser evil.
But what if the saving more people is the wrong choice?
Clarify?
I cannot.
If saving more people is wrong, I'm not sure what you mean.
I understand. Thank you.
There's not enough to process.
She doesn't reply.
She just sits there and contemplates what just happened. She's gonna look around to see if anyone else is awake. Like,
you can see, like, Arthur just laying in his bunker. His eyes are, like, he's closing his eyes, but he's not asleep. He's
like, is that a private message between me and Athena, or?
Well, the way you wrote it in your backstory is you just sometimes, like, since you're an android, you like talking to Athena more, and you personalized her to, like, suit, like, as a friend more than anything. Because you always talk to Athena, so you made her, like, a friend. So she just, whenever she wants to talk to you, she'll, like, talks to you. Like, without being, like, a computer that needs to do things for you.
Okay. I get it. I'm just sitting there, just kind of contemplating the whole thing. And then I'm going to say, Athena, is there something I should know?
No, Cassandra. Everything is fine.
Okay. Okay.
Good night, Cassandra.
And I just... Good night? I'm still sitting there, just scratching my head, trying to wrap around what that means, and I just sit there in the pilot seat.
All right. Devin. You have this weird dream. At first, you don't understand it.
I buckle up.
It seems from this... It seems like from a scene of a movie you've seen where it's this character known as Jim Carrey's The Mask. As he's, like, dancing around. Like, you're watching the movie, like, in first person. Like, everything seems, like, real to you, and you're just hovering over everything that's going on. And like things like he runs into a classroom, kicks everyone out of the classroom, and like just starts jotting things on the board. He starts writing like gibberish, and like his suit like gets like blackens, and his mask uh starts forming into his actual wooden mask. He like pulls off the mask and like looks at you, and like in like Jim Carrey's voice and face, just gives you the widest smile and goes like, "Things are about to get weird," and you just wake up.
Do I remember everything?
Yep.
Interesting. I kind of opened one of my notebooks that I've been kind of recording all of my research in. Tonight's stream was pretty tame.
Today was a normal dream.
Today was a normal dream. But yeah, I do kind of reference back to some of the movies and just make sure that was just normal Jim Carrey or not anything.
Like you re-get them, you like re-upload the movie, start watching it, and like start like fast forwarding to like when he's the mask and when he's not the mask. And it was like, yeah, that's him. Everything, yep, seems about right. Like you saw his weird powers, you saw his like shapeshifting, you saw his like removal of the mask and everything.
Wow.
And everything, like note for note, that was him.
Well, now I can't sleep. I pop in a different movie. Let's start watching Farscape.
You begin watching the movie till the rest of the night, and it's morning now. Day 2.
Wait, Devin, have you been awake this whole time?
Not completely, but for some of it, yeah.
Did you say anything?
Oh, I thought you said you want to be on mute.
I haven't slept yet. Can you watch the autopilot and make sure it doesn't do anything weird?
Of course.
And make sure I'm awake for the meteor belt.
You got it.
I get up from the pilot seat and I just go to my cabin seat. I'm still in my pajamas and I just take off my earpieces, put them down beside my bed, and I just roll on top of it.
Okay. You dream of a grass field. A soothing grass field.
This must be what Earth is like.
Do you talk in your sleep?
Sometimes, yes.
Arthur, you're awake. You hear murmuring across from you as Cassandra just whispers into herself, "This must be what Earth is like."
Yeah, I imagine that Arthur's getting like coffee from the dispenser.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not as good as on the Mason one, but it'll do.
It's like strong black, but that like puree,
Thick
like
shit.
it's just thick, not tasteless.
Wait, you're telling me you didn't bring your own fresh press?
He did not, no.
Oh, damn.
That's bulky.
Sucks for you as he brews himself another cup.
I just have some more tea in my French press.
But as Cassandra says, no, this must be what Earth is like. He like just looks over at her in the bunk.
And she's just asleep. Very thin blanket as you would get in an airplane is what covers her as she's like sleeping there. So what do you guys do for like the next few hours?
That's her dream. That's it.
Yep, that's it.
I continue watching the pilot or the autopilot, and monitor the situation while, with like one eye, while my other eye, with my glasses, is watching like continuing my Farscape.
Arthur?
Arthur like cleans himself up, but not to the meticulous level that he was on Mason 1, or how he is like on every day on Mason 1. He doesn't. His clothes are the same as the day before, for example, crinkled, but his hair and he shaves and that sort of thing. And then he sort of slumps in front of the navigation computer, sort of like with his coffee in one hand, just like dials in a few numbers just to bring up like the HUD, where exactly we are in relation to Mars and the asteroid belt.
You'd be like arriving at the asteroid belt in like 5 hours.
I just want to mention I forgot to disconnect myself from the navigation and the autopilot. So I'm just sitting there, and as I'm just sleeping, I'm unconsciously murmuring all the data that's going into the navigation.
Flight
correction
by
0.1.
Yeah. The field of green turns into numbers as like numbers fly through the sky. No, even better. All the clouds are different numbers.
Or I could just be in space and I'm just the spaceship. I'm just flying through space.
At some point, yeah, your dream just converts into like you're just this big spaceship with a face on it as you fly through space.
My dreams are trippy, guys. Help.
Someone yells at you, do a barrel roll.
Think of Thomas the Tank Engine by a spaceship.
You guys shouldn't do that because I might course correct.
So yeah, it's pretty uneventful for a while. 5 hours passes, you're getting to the asteroid belt. Cassandra, red blares go on your head like warning, reaching asteroid belt. Please course correct. As the autopilot starts turning to the right.
I'm just like wake up suddenly.
Well, I would want to woke her up like before we reached it, though.
Oh, you wouldn't reach it. No, like when the autopilot detects it, because Arthur put a waypoint to like get as close as possible. So it detects like, hey, there's an asteroid field in front of you. We're gonna start course correcting. But like, not the whole ship goes warning. It's just like she gets the warning of like, hey, there's a detection in there. Like
because she's plugged in.
Yes, because she's plugged in. So it's like miles ahead. Hey, asteroid belt, fucking move.
Do I see it come up on the like navigation computer?
Yeah.
So I imagine like as Cassandra like bolts up in her bed, like shit. I hear her like wake up, and I call over my shoulder, "Showtime, Cassandra."
Hold on, I need to do some things. And I just shake my head, and I'm gonna go get my injectors and go to the bathroom.
Can I turn off the autopilot? Or yep. I don't know what's the proceed.
You can just flick it off.
Okay, so then I continue course and just flick off the autopilot. How much more minutes till we reach the asteroid belt.
You got like an hour before you hit it.
Okay, so that's more than enough time. Okay, so yeah, I flip it off.
Are you kidding me? She's a girl.
Oh God, you make a point, but she's an android though, right?
It's us. Girls.
Guess.
You can't change the program. They're always like this.
Should be for hours, man.
Might as well just stop the ship right now.
put
I
it
can
at
hear
half
you
throttle.
guys on comms.
That was totally out of character. He would never be so rude.
Yeah, so we just continue course
Like
and wait for Cassandra.
as 10 minutes go by and like the nav computer goes like warning, heading straight for an asteroid belt. Warning. Recommended procedure, please. Course correct.
I
I'll-
kinda...
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, shit. I would like say the command that like mutes the computer for a period of time.
You mute it.
And I think if it reaches like 30 minutes away, then I throttle down a bit.
That depends. Like how long does she take to get ready?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't take me long. It's
Alright,
just a couple of injections, and
let's say like 5 minutes. So like as she's like coming
you're
out
back,
and getting
son.
like she's coming out and getting like ready, the nav computer just starts like, "Hey, fuckheads, stop this."
don't worry, Athena. I'm here now.
I would like that plugin, please.
What plug-in?
Athena comes over all your your personal computers on speakers like, what's going on? Why are we flying towards an asteroid belt?
These two idiots are trying to get cloned again.
Do you wish to schedule a cloning procedure?
Not yet. And I go to look at Devin, who's probably still in my chair.
Yeah, definitely. I kind of like look at you, and then kind of just keep staring. Okay, here. And then and then I'll be back in the turret. Or well, you know what? I'll probably watch. So
No,
then again,
I need
no.
somebody. I need you in the main turret.
Okay. Yeah, just in case.
Yeah.
I head back up to the turret.
Arthur, can I get you in the bottom turret?
You know how that went last time.
I'm really hoping you learn from your mistakes, okay?
You know what? I kind of got pretty injured last time. I'll just jump down. It'll be all right. I'll go both.
And because I know Arthur knows that's an absolutely ridiculous idea to man two turrets, he will like slide off his like his HUD, like I don't know, his helmet thing that he's like plugged into the computer by. Slide it off, like spin around in a swivel chair, and like stand up and go towards the lower turret. Like your captain.
Okay. Listen, even if you just don't fire the thing, and I just want you there.
Understood.
Okay. And I'm going to take the seat, and I'm going to ask Athena to help me get more awareness by lowering the proximity of the radar to 1 mile. and help me course correct and manual override if if anything is heading straight for me, and if not, I'm not aware of it.
So roll pilot.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Oh shit! We're all dead now. My pilot is right there. Ooh, that's not awful. 23.
So you're able to navigate through some of the incoming asteroids and able to like pass through like the rocks and things debris flying through. Everything seems fine now. Roll me another pilot.
Everything seems fine now. 14.
You're gonna need to make 6 checks. Oh,
Does Athena say it like this? Because that'd be great.
no. Athena is quiet unless she's needed.
You're okay for now.
Please, course correct. Out of here.
By the way, my other name is GLaDOS.
No. So, you're flying through. And there's just... as you're flying through, you recognize you're not going to... This asteroid is going to hit you. There's this sparking asteroid that's flying towards you, and like there's not enough space between the asteroids to move it. One of them is going to have to shoot it out of your way or blow it up.
Yeah. Well, I have turrets on mine. I will mark 1 for myself and mark 1 for Devin.
All right. So roll me attack.
1 sec.
Roll.
So what
Rifle.
would this be an attack with? Oh, rifle?
I think.
Oh boy. I have no proficiency, so
I think like ranged is ranged.
Yeah, range is range. So just you're like dexed. Someone's getting a lot of notifications. So like straight dex.
Straight dex.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, that's not good for me either.
If I'm going with just straight dex, then and not worrying about proficiency, then I'm at 9.
9. All right.
If
Devin,
12.
you hit it.
Oh my god.
So like Cassandra fires, it like misses, and Devin just like picks up the shot and just fires at it and destroys it out of the way.
I think like it's ranged, and then you add like if you're proficient in the weapon that you're using, that changes it. But would she be proficient in like the cannons on a ship that she pilots?
She would be, right?
That
I
makes sense.
imagine she knows what she's doing, right?
Right. And if Devin's like also used to firing from the turret, he would be proficient in it.
so, I mean,
I don't
I
know.
would agree with that.
I don't know what proficiency is in this game, but it's like
According to the sheet, non-proficiency is a -4.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah,
and proficiency just means we get our dex. We don't take the penalty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't take the penalty for firing.
But it's still the normal base.
I
Yep.
think the
Oh, wait.
base is
I would
1.
have got. I would have
plus.
got 10. I would have got 10 if I'm proficient.
Okay. So you both fire and hit it.
I forgot to add my base. Sorry.
I gotta yell, oh shit, I actually hit it.
Good job, Devin.
Roll me. So there's this large asteroid coming now. Roll me a pilot.
18.
Ooh.
18. You're able to like navigate around it and able to like bypass it. No, Arthur. Roll me perception.
Spot, right?
Spot. Yes.
Can I get a reroll or?
I mean, no.
So I got a 10 total, but I did get a nat 1, so I don't know if that is a thing in Cthulhu. You do crit fails?
You do crit fail, but always just tell me the total. You swear you just saw something on the asteroid looking up at you, but when you look back down, it's gone. You do like a double take, and there's something there, and then it's gone.
Do I know what it looked like, or is
Nope.
literally just like, what was that? Oh shit, no, nothing there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you're not used to guns, and you're like swerving around trying to get like steady aim and just trying to get and like out of the corner of your eye, you see something sitting on an asteroid, but when you actually look at it, it's gone.
Yeah, I imagine that I swing the turret towards it, and then it's just like nothing there. Just this asteroid like floating past us.
Roll me another pilot, Cassandra. Got 3 more.
Can do it.
Oh, 11.
11. You're flying between 2 asteroids, and like you see a set of 3 asteroids flying towards you, like that you can't maneuver from. So
All right,
shoot it.
I'm gonna suggest that I'm gonna mark the 3 targets for myself, the turret, and both turrets, and I'm going to do I'm gonna do like a spiral. So
right.
basically a
So
barrel
everyone-
roll, and I'm gonna spin it so that the bottom turret can hit the last one too.
All right, everyone, roll me a ranged attack.
Blah, blah, blah. Oh shit! 19.
Hits.
I've got 13.
Hits.
Would you believe it?
No, because I got a 9.
You're
Doesn't
the
hit.
pilot.
Doesn't
So,
mean
like,
my range attack is good.
I give her my inspiration.
You don't have this range.
Shit.
So, as she's spinning it, she fires and misses her rock, but the other 2 explode. So this middle rock is just heading towards you. You can fire again.
By the way, when Arthur hits, I'm like, holy shit, he hit it.
Yeah, I literally let go of the turret, and it starts to like fall down, and then I like grab it again and pull it back up again because I'm so amazed.
All right,
-2.
For everyone or just one?
Cassandra.
Oh shit. That's not good. Okay. 19.
19 hits. As like it's getting closer to you and you explode, and now like all these little rocks just hit your windshield as you're flying through. Now there's these 4 large asteroids. There's no time to go around them. Roll me a pilot. You'll need at least F-15.
Fuck. Oh, I got a natural 15 for 22.
Oh, there you go. You're able to spin your way around, fly through it, and cruise out of the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, well, good campaign, guys. Great job, guys. I mean,
This is not the thing for androids to do.
Your hands are getting tighter.
3 hours of sleep.
You're not working as like top of you're stressing yourself out as you see like this fleet of like asteroids just like fly towards you. You're getting like you're leaving the asteroid belt now, but so like the debris is getting heavier. You need at least an 18 to beat this.
I thought you planned for this, Arthur. Oh man, this is awful. That's going to be a 13.
13. You don't feel like you'll be able to make this. You're gonna need like 6 shots to be able to like pass through without being hurt.
I'm just gonna panic mark stuff. Just kind of slamming the panel accurately, but I'm definitely a little panicked.
I'm
This is
yelling
not
over
in
the
my
comms.
programming.
Why are there 6 fucking asteroids we need to shoot right now? Holy
Just
fuck!
fucking shoot!
I guess I shoot. Got
Oh.
an 18.
You got a what?
18.
18 hits.
Can I double shoot? Can I multi shoot?
Yep,
I got
minus
15.
2.
My second shot's a 12.
That hits.
Holy shit! Alright,
Yeah.
I got my
Alright.
2 in. I don't think I can hit another.
Cassandra?
I got 15 for my first one.
Hits.
My second one
Minus 2.
is a 10.
Is that with the minus 2?
Yes.
It scaves it. Not able to break it apart enough.
I'm gonna try to take a third shot.
Minus 4.
No, that's just a 2.
What are you talking about?
I said I got 2
Oh, okay.
or 6. Sorry, but yeah.
All right. Arthur.
Arthur, you're gonna have to hit 3 shots.
Yeah.
Or maybe I should take a third shot.
You definitely should. My first shot is a 1. My second shot is... Oh my god, I think it's a 1 as well, isn't it? Yeah, that's a 1 as well. And just for
God,
just for the fuck of it, I'll do another 1. So I type minus 6.
No, minus
That's-
4. First shot's free. Second shot's minus 2. Third shot's minus 4.
So that's... That's a 4, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh.
So I just like start like...
good old
Imagine
Arthur.
I just open fire and it's like the recoil's too much and everything's too much. And I just like shoot into space. And then I just brace for impact.
I guess I take a third shot real quick.
Go ahead.
No.
No.
I don't.
Does anyone want to take another shot? You can't exceed minus 4.
It's not worth
Okay.
it for me.
I guess I try again then.
That's
Yeah,
minus 8.
Oh, fucking crit!
All right.
That's 2.
With the minus 6
no,
penalty,
3.
I got
Minus
12.
4. Minus 4.
I already took my third shot, so this would be my
Yeah,
fourth.
well, like you can't exceed minus 4. Like after
I know,
you
that's
hit
what I'm
minus-
saying. I got minus 6, and and with my bonus is minus 2, and I got 12.
Oh, you hit. There's 2
So
more
that's
asteroids
4.
left.
We need 2 more asteroids.
Another shot from me at minus 8, minus 4 total. 10.
I'll shoot another.
That hits.
It's 10. Woo!
Hits. In the
I
nick of
fucking
time.
did. I shot 4 of them. God damn.
In the nick of time, like the last 2 get destroyed as you like power through it. Roll me your last pilot.
I don't want to roll the last part.
You have no choice.
Athena, please. 25.
25. You like spin out of there and like able to bypass the whole asteroid belt with no problem whatsoever. You made it.
I kind of yell out, "How did I shoot those?"
I'm just taking deep breaths like if androids were allowed to sweat, I'd be sweating right now.
I kind of, Athena, what was the statistical probability of me hitting all those shots?
Calculating. You had a 3 out of 6 chance to be able to make that shot.
Wow.
If you would have missed that 2 of those asteroids would have punctured the hull. Good for you.
Good for you. Thank you, Athena.
You get a little blip on your screen, a thumbs up. Ding.
I think Arthur was bracing for impact, like you were gonna crash in a plane. He had his head in between his legs and his hands on his head. And then a few moments go past, and he just hears Devin whoop, and he gingerly looks up out of the the windshield, and there's just clear space in front of him. He sighs and leans back in his chair and spins round and begins to climb up the ladder, taking a few moments before he takes his first step, just to compose himself. He doesn't want to seem like he wasn't in control.
I start kind of rummaging around in my pack, looking for a flask. Do I find one, Paul?
Would you have one, Gino?
On a special occasion, I think I would.
Would you know you would have a special occasion?
No, because I thought this was a normal repair cell. So no, I'd still search around for it, but I didn't find any. So.
Drat.
I just unplugged myself from navigation. You happy, Arthur?
Time of arrival, 8 hours.
And I just say, I muster up a smile, and I say, but the look on his face. Speaking about Captain Fox.
And I'm gonna get up and for a moment, my eyes are regular color like they should be, but for a moment, it kind of flickers a reticle. And I'm I'm gonna get some sleep. There's not enough.
I would smile and salute Cassandra, and I would say, good work, Captain, and just salute, and then walk towards the navigation to make sure that we're because obviously the computer had recalculated for us during the asteroid belt to make sure that it's on course properly. Sit down and start typing in some buttons.
I'm not even gonna bother changing uniform. I just go eat quote unquote breakfast and then go back to bed.
I'll put it on autopilot.
It's pretty uneventful for the next 6 hours. After 6 hours, your personal computers all pop up. Error detected. Cannot connect to Mars Base 2.
Rubbing my eyes. I go over to the pilot chair.
I'll kind of ping the error and elaborate.
I cannot connect to my AI software on Mars Base 2. I have no information of what's going on there. I seem to have been turned off.
Is the connection refused? Timed out?
Testing. Error. I cannot connect to Mars Base 2.
Arthur's gonna go into assist diagnostics for Athena, and just run a general diagnostics.
So your pocket Athenas are all fine. There seems to be nothing wrong with it. but she
Okay.
cannot connect to her main her like other AI system on Mars base too.
Like long range.
Yeah.
Are
If
we
we were
aware
in
if the Mars base has any defenses? Because if they do, we might want to slow down to a stop.
Roll me up knowledge.
Knowledge engineering.
Yep.
I mean, we've been to this place before, so
Yeah. Just roll me up
Mhm.
engineering.
Oh, I forgot to save my Android mods. Whoops. My roll is 22.
So they do have defenses on the Mars base, like they have aerial turrets and they have like local turrets because they believe that there's alien life on Mars, so they built in like precaution turrets. They haven't found anything yet, but they feel like they're like just in case, because Mason 1 also has defenses. But without like Athena runs like most of the systems on Mars base because she's like the main AI for all of Mason Corporation. So if like Athena can't connect to, if she can't connect to the base, she's not sure if like computers are even working down there. Like she's just like disconnected 100%. Can't even connect down there.
Can I is there some kind of like I imagine they have precautions for like AI going down and like computer systems and all the rest of it. Is there anything like any like, for lack of a better word, like radio comms that I can try and use? That's where any sort of
You can signal up comms, try to
can
contact them.
just try and contact the whatever it is, like the communications center there, like the hangars.
There seems to be no response. You're
Oh.
signaling them and they're not picking up.
I was
Is it
gonna
like-
say,
Is it totally like static or the equivalent of space static?
It's like the
Or is
equivalent
it just
of like
dead?
a dead tone. Like you
you
call
couldn't
up
even
somebody.
connect.
Huh?
You couldn't even connect, kind of tone.
Yeah, like not even connecting.
With that, like I would say, like, I imagine we're all doing things, but I would say like that's the case to my companions, and then I would can we launch? Do we have like a scouter or some sort of like
Drones.
like something that would go ahead and like just take some pictures or just scan
You would need to be
the
close.
landing bay?
You need to be closer to the base to like launch it, but you have a little like drone bot.
How far away?
You would have to be like an hour away, and you're 5.
Yes, let's close the distance.
And during that time, I would sort of strike up conversation saying, this is straight, never happened before. This is new."
Yeah, everything's dark.
So,
Do we have optics on them? Like, can we see visually, or is it still really, really like far away?
You're still really far away. You would need your ship isn't equipped to like zoom in and enhance a planet.
Right.
Like
Could
once
I
you're
do, like-
in orbit, you could like start seeing more things.
Can I see if
Wouldn't.
there's like any like electrical like space storms or anything like not weather, but like that kind of thing, like anything that would interfere with comms?
Maybe nebulas.
There
Yeah,
doesn't seem to
that's
be
the
any,
word.
but if there was, it would affect your ship as well. And
Yeah,
your ship seems to be running 100%.
Yeah, our comms would go down if that was true.
Yeah, like
So-
Arthur's just like racking his brain for all kinds of like just anything that he can like grab hold of to try and figure things out, but he can't find anything so far.
Well, the only thing it
Well-
seems like it's a problem on their end, not on ours.
yes, but Devin, I would like you to maintain a radio signal. Perhaps they're just having technical issues and their range has been shortened.
So I guess I'll continue pinging them every minute or every time we get closer by like, I don't know, 500 feet.
And as for Arthur, let's just keep running diagnostics on the area, space around us, and I'll make sure we'll get on the ground safely.
Yeah, Arthur goes into like full sort of rank mode. Been given his job, and he just says, "Yes, Captain," and begins to like tap away at the computer.
Hold on.
So I guess just let me...
Devin,
Yeah.
roll me listen.
Listen. 16 plus... Where's listen? Listen. There it is. 19.
19. So you're listening over comms.
Yep.
And you start hearing like a weird beep going through your ears. 3 beeps, pause. 2 beeps, pause. 3 beeps, pause. 3 beeps, pause. 2 beeps, pause. 3 beeps. And it just keeps repeating.
Sounds like Morse code. I let everyone know I have a signal, although it seems to be in code. And I relay the beeps over to them.
Everybody, roll me innuendo.
Innuendo.
Oh, you got to believe I rolled in that 20.
you know your codes. Uh-huh.
I am knowledgeable.
I got a 15, if that matters. That he has a fucking 20, so
Yeah, it's a 23 total, if that makes a difference.
Okay. Cassandra?
How far away are we from the planet?
You're like 2 hours away.
How about in... Well,
So
it doesn't really
nothing
matter.
on the comm?
No, that's what Devin's hearing through his comm.
Nothing is... I asked him if he knows what it means yet.
Oh, what did you roll? I thought you rolled something.
I rolled a 15 and he rolled a 20.
All right, then. I'll go with that. Devin, you know, like, you feel like you recognize it's as Morse code, and it means something like it's hailing some kind of emergency.
Okay.
Arthur, you recognize the code immediately. It's a code everyone should know if they're ever in trouble. It's SOS.
Sends a shiver down Alpha's spine.
They just keep sending the code SOS. SOS.
So I guess I would realize it after Arthur. So Arthur would probably...
I imagine that Arthur just sort of, that shiver goes down his spine and he just says out loud SOS.
And then I kind of chip in right after. Yeah, that's exactly what I think it is too.
And he looks at Cassandra and he says, "Captain?"
Yes?
Prepare for combat. Or no,
And
prepare for
like,
rescues.
The question was in the word captain, like, what do we like?
Oh. I plan on landing us. We have to find out what's going on.
But the question is, what kind of SOS is it?
Well, you guys are my communication people.
This is
I would say that it's over and over again. Is it automated, Paul? Is this an automated signal? It's not someone just sat there tapping it. It's like over and over again, like in uniform.
It seems
SOS,
to be in
2
like
seconds.
it's long repeat.
Yeah.
It's like someone's turning on and off the radio, but like in a repeated motion.
Yeah. So it's like an automated, like computer.
Could be computer, could be someone just keeps signaling it.
But with the Nat 20, Paul, can I know? Do I?
Oh,
If you allow it, can I? Do I know whether it's? Is there? I imagine it's like SOS, then it's like 2 or 3 seconds. Is it 2 seconds every time, or is it 2 or 3 seconds?
Devin, did you are you relaying the beeps or are you playing it
Yeah.
for everyone?
Yeah, I relay it to them.
If you're relaying it, then you would think it's just an automated one.
I'm gonna bring the ship to within the atmosphere, but I'm not going to land.
Okay, you're an hour away.
Can we launch our scout?
Yep.
Uh,
I asked for
yeah,
permission
Arthur,
first.
you can pilot the scout. I want to see if I can connect manually to any wireless systems that still might be in use. And I'm
Go
not
ahead.
gonna go through Athena because that didn't work before. But
Okay.
I'm gonna try to use our ship itself. I'm gonna use my computer use, and I'm gonna fuck it up completely with a Nat 1. My computer use total would be 10, though.
All right. So you're trying to connect, and you connect into the SOS, and it's like automated. It's on repeat, and then you're connecting to like the radio where it's broadcasting from, and like you hear loud noises, but you can't make out what they are.
Oh, so they have a neural or like a network set up?
Yes, they have a network. It's a weak network. Like just Cassandra can tell that there's like she's trying to connect, but there's not an opening, so she just connected to the SOS,
Mm-hmm.
and like all she's hearing is just like loud noises, like crashing and like the signal cutting off, but like the signal keeps remaining.
What does
Who's
the
our computer who's our communications expert technically among us?
Technical? I mean, I think the most technical out of the both of us would be either you or me. But I mean, I'll say it this way: for computer use, I have +4, but that's about it.
I'll send it to you then. I'll say I connected to this. I'm not sure what it is, and I'll connect him through the comms.
Right. I guess I'll look through it. Try to see where, like, to what, I guess, distance this network goes to.
It seems like what you're receiving is like scrambled noise, signal cut, like losing like power, then regaining it. Like it seems to be like something's trying to cut it off, and then something just like resupplies it with new power.
That would be the broadcast itself. So would the network itself also be doing the same thing, not just the broadcast?
It seems like you can't connect to another network.
Is there other networks that
you're not sure?
Okay. Well, then I guess I look for that. Is there any other networks?
Roll me a computer use.
Okay. 22.
It seems like there's other networks, but the lines are jammed. And like you do hear there is a network coming up that is perfectly audible, but like you hear something, like it's clear, you're connected to something, but you don't hear anything.
Is that different from the first one?
Yes.
Oh, so there's at least two then.
Now, Cassandra, are you also like connecting what he's connecting, or are you just letting him do it?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Cassandra,
I'm just
hear
sitting
humming.
there. Oh,
You hear something humming, like.
Fucking Greensleeves.
And it just keeps going.
I have so many movies that are against that song.
I'm just kind of sitting there, and I kind of like the how it is, and I can't get it out of my head, so I just start humming along.
And Cassandra begins humming.
So I kind of relay. All right, so the first signal we got seems to have some power issues. It keeps going up and down, but it seems to be only localized since there's another network that's completely on and clear, just not broadcasting anything. I think I'm going to try to communicate with that second network and try to figure out what's on the ground.
All right. What do you say?
First of all, what's our ship's nickname?
I was avoiding that at all costs because I wanted to give you guys time to familiarize it with the ship.
Didn't you already say what it was called?
Nope, no ship name.
I know, yeah. See, come on, man. This is sci-fi, fucking, and also militaristic. It sounds like so. Skipper, we have, that whole thing. Yeah. I'm guessing is it still like a militaristic setup? Because it sounded pretty systematic on our home station.
Yeah, but like you can just nickname your ship, and it would be registered.
I think the nickname would appropriately be Star Fox.
Wait, wouldn't that be his nickname?
Yeah.
Oh no, you can do that. He calls all his ships the same thing. He calls it the Idiot's Array.
Wait, what?
Captain Jeremy Fox always calls all his ships the Idiot's Array.
Wow.
Because he loves that name.
So you want to go with ours being the Star Fox? Cassandra.
What? Sorry, I was humming. What?
Okay. So I kind of relayed the information over to her. So I'm about to communicate with them on that second network.
Go ahead and try. I'll disconnect for now, and I'll wait for Arthur's report.
So should we wait on that then?
No, keep digging. I'll keep you in touch with Arthur's findings.
Okay.
Arthur, you setting it down?
I don't know how advanced this. I don't know if it's got long lens sort of capabilities like scanners. I don't know how sweet this. I can't imagine it's that advanced, but it's up to you.
The little scout?
Yeah, the scout.
Think of a Mars rover.
Really?
Oh, so it's not
We haven't even advanced at all.
Think of a Mars rover. That's the kind of scout you have, like a little droid that you could fire down.
Does it fly?
Yeah,
it has thrusters that'll be able to slow it down on its descent.
Oh, so it can't even fly.
Okay.
No, it's basically like an all-terrain vehicle.
Okay, that's fine. So I'll set it down Mason 2.
Okay, so
No,
you're firing it at Mars Base 1, 2?
Yeah, sorry, Mars Base. Is it Mars Base 1 that we're trying to land on?
Mars
Right?
Base Mars Base 1 is where Captain Fox was going to pick up
And
a
we're going to
book.
Mars Base 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to 2.
So yeah, Mars Base 2. I'll set it down on like as level ground as I can. Like maybe is it like a so the base is it just like a city or is it like a dome that you've got to like enter or is it?
It's like a bunker. There's like large different tunnels connecting to different like large bases.
Actually, Arthur, before you fire the drone, is the bay that we're supposed to enter in? Is that
That's
open?
kind of what I'm looking at. Yeah.
You guys can't see anything from up here.
I also am curious. Can we reach comms with Mars Base 1?
You haven't tried?
I guess I'll try that before I contact Mars Base 2.
Hello, this is Mars Base 1. May I connect your call?
Hello, Mars Base 1. This is Star Fox. We are currently outside of Mars Base 2 and are having some difficulty connecting with the base. Is there any updates on your side?
Please hold. And then they play elevator music.
Do, 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 do.
And they just keep playing elevator music.
I put it on hold. I mean, I put it on the side until I hear actual human voices, and I put an alert on that while I keep looking at the comms. And yeah, go ahead, Ben.
All right. So Arthur, you just sending it down, or are you still waiting for the reply?
No, if yeah, I was trying to get like a view of the land, like what exactly is going on, but yeah, the hangar or the bay.
All right, so you're firing it down is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I'd like to go to that bit.
You fire the drone down, and it starts its descent. At first, the red clouds cover its mist, and then it begins to blacken. You begin to see the Mars base seems to be getting attacked by these black-winged creatures. Like, they'll keeps hitting down the base. The black-winged creatures are attacking the base, and the hangar bay seem to be has been busted open. But there's all these black creatures with wings, just like picking up soldiers and just tossing them to the side. Then there's like these little, what seems like imp-like creatures, like stabbing and grabbing like soldiers from the ground floor. You see the guns start firing upon them and like missing and like hitting some creatures, but not. As the rover begins its descent and like lands on the planet, you just see the robot eye moves up, and it's just like a fleet of these creatures like all around this base, like attacking it.
Can the drone, as it's like descending, like as it starts to see like civilization or what was left of it, can it like take some like, I imagine it's like pixelated like moon landing kind of pictures?
They're like HD.
Oh, sweet. Can I take some pictures?
Yeah.
Can it do video? Can it do
also
live
do video?
Okay.
Oh, video is probably better.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I will put that in front. I will put that on our ship's screen.
Yeah.
It begins recording the attack. It's like you see laser firing into the sky, hitting these creatures, and they drop down. A lot of these creatures being like grabbing other soldiers and like slamming them against one another or taking them off.
So our guns, are they what are their ammo types again?
Blaster fire?
Oh, they're lasers?
Yep.
Oh, so they'll refract on atmosphere. Do we have any kind of like large mass?
The
like
ship.
barrels?
I think we're in the atmosphere, aren't we?
Yeah.
We can-
No, you're not. You haven't entered orbit.
We can kinetic strike it with like some kind of mass and just drop it straight on stuff.
Unless you're suggesting we dump you out of there, I don't think that's a good idea.
I mean, I am irreplaceable, so not me.
I mean,
We
I
have
imagine.
cloning technology, and I'm pretty
There's-
sure I can find your DNA all over your bed, so don't get too confident.
It's not just there. Anyway.
I imagine that like these images, like because I imagine that I'm in a VR headset, like piloting this rover,
Mhm.
and these images are coming onto the ship screens. So everyone's seeing like this fucking clusterfuck. This like we've never seen anything like it before. We've never heard of anything like it before, and just like appears on the fucking ship's screens,
Mhm.
and I see that, and I sort of like take my goggles off, like the visor off, and look around to see like the reaction of Devin and Cassandra.
I mean, I would be kind of gripping the gun turret's like handles and looking very intently.
The rover, as it's like moving across the sand to like get a closer look, it spots something in the distance, like being led by a bunch of like little imps. Is a man in a black suit, just walking across the Mars, like no suit on, not suffocating, not like dying. He's just like with his hands behind his back, walking towards the base. Every time there's like a fire shot at him, an imp jumps and takes the bullet, and he just keeps walking, smiling. And he turns and sees the rover, and he just gives a long smile. And then you see like 5 imps jump on the rover, and like you just hear the ripping and tearing of the rover being destroyed. And that's what we're gonna call it.
Oh shit!
And next time on Star Fox G.
I want to end it on that, but I'm going to just say to Devin, those assholes better be back on the call. We have a lot of information to send them.
Those assholes.
And Arthur would just like
Mars-based
rip his headset
one.
off and like throw it down.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
no, they're still on. I just like, oh, they're those assholes. They're still on hold, or they still put me on hold. So
Well, we can't land there, so we have to go to Mason Base 1. Or Moon Base 1.
it's
or
either
Mars
that
Base 1.
or go guns blazing. Yeah, there seems like 2 options there.
This isn't one of your films, and if we die there, well, if I die there, I can't get back. At least they have clones of you.
I'm gonna stop the recording, guys.
Yeah, session's definitely over. That's like that didn't happen.